Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features the fastest man in football, Xavier Worthy. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Chiefs and the Bucs, next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Up the middle, here goes White. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Called in left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They're now set for 1st and 10. The give now to White. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Back to throw now. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They bring a tight end in motion right. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who Brock I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
A second down throw for Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. He's running for it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Gotta figure out this third down here. To the air, Mahomes. He's gonna push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Buccaneers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They put a receiver in motion right. First down, and they go right back to him. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Here's a toss to White. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing now from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Right back to Pacheco. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. It's Pacheco again. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw Mahomes. And get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A counter give here to Pacheco. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll come out throwing. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, ball at the 36. Running back sent in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Tight end in motion right. To throw it on 1st down. And a man is there to knock that away.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. He'll get this complete to White. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous...
And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 9-point advantage. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Third down, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate. Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs at a deficit. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Buccaneers and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Pass play on 1st and 10. It's into the hands of White. And that's good for a gain of 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. He's dropping back to throw. He's on the move. Now he takes it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Tight end in motion left. Throwing now on first down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
That's brought in by White. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
We've reached the break. The Bucs visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. J.J. McCarthy leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Marvin Harrison Jr., a touchdown catch in the victory.
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
A tight end in motion now. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
That play good for 17 on a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead to move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They send a tight end in motion. A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Another throw for Mahomes. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. The right side, caught by Wilson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Motioning left is their running back. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. He'll get this complete to White.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, I think they like to say in baseball, clear the mechanism, and that's what you got to do. You've got to let that play go and simply move on to the next. Hey, listen, rare is the game where pass protection ever is going to win 100% of the time, so move on to the next one.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Trying for it on the ground. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. All right, partner, it's only 1 extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra points?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it, because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Hauled in by Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes now. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the 1st over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one gains 7. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bobbled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 16-yard line.
Pressure coming for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Complete to Rashid Rice. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
At the Buccaneers 5-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock. And independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Palmer. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. From midfield now. That's caught for the 1st. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. He'll look to throw. Escapes out to... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Buccaneers leading by 7. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Here's 2nd and 7. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw, Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing again, Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late on to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for these Buccaneers who take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.